Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Today's question is asteroid collision. In this question, we are given an asteroids of integer representing asteroids in a row. Here it is given that these all asteroids are present in a single row. For each asteroid, the absolute value represents its size and the sign represents its direction. It means that see, we are given an array of asteroids. Here the number, that is the absolute value, represents the size and the sign represents the direction in which they are moving. It means that if the number is positive, it is moving in the right side direction. If the number is negative, it means that it is moving on the left side direction. We know that when two or three things are moving in a single row and they are moving opposite to each other, so there are high chances of getting collision. So what we have to do, we have to find these collisions, and if the two asteroids which collide, the smaller one will explode. It means that suppose 10 is a positive number and it is moving on the right side direction, and 5 is the negative 5 is the negative number and it is moving on the left side direction. So there are chances that 10 and 5 will collide. But we have to note that when they collide, the smaller one, the asteroid with a smaller mass will burst out, that is, it will be removed. And same, if suppose it was, if the two asteroids collide and they are of same mass, then both will get exploded, and then we have to return the result of the remaining asteroids. See, in this example, first we are given that these are moving in the same row. It means that, and one more thing to note is that they are moving in the same row and they are moving with the same speed irrespective of their mass. Means the speed of 5 will be equal to the speed of 10, and since they are both positive, so they are both moving towards the right direction. So see, 5 is moving in the right direction and 10 is moving in the right direction, and after 5 and 10, there comes minus 5, which is moving in the left direction. It means that this minus 5 will get collided with this 10, not this 5, it will collide with this 10, because 10 is ahead of 5. So anything which is coming in the way will first collide with 10 and then it will collide with 5. So this is how collision takes place. Now we will understand this example with the help of an diagram. See, this was our case, 5, 10 and minus 5. We know that these asteroids are moving in the same row with same speeds. So 5, and after 5 there is 10, and they both are moving with the same speed, and minus 5 is also moving in the same speed, but it is moving in the opposite direction. So what will happen? See, this minus 5 asteroid will collide with this 10 asteroid, and when they collide, the asteroid with the smaller mass will burst out. So the asteroid with the smaller mass is minus 5, so it will burst out. So 10 and the collision of 10 and 5 will result in the answer as 10. So our answer will be 5 and 10 for this case. We can see that our answer is 5 and 10 for this case. Now another example. See, there are two asteroids, one is 8 and another one is minus 8. See, the order really matters. First is the 8, that is, it is moving in the right direction, and then there is coming another asteroid with the mass 8 and negative sign. It means that it is moving in the opposite direction. So if we consider them in a x-axis format, so this 8 will this 8 and this minus 8 are moving with the same speed and they will collide with each other. So the resultant will be 0, because they are of the same mass. So both of them will get exploded. But see, I am saying again and again saying that these order matters, that first 8 is coming and then minus 8 is coming, so therefore they will collide. But suppose if there is a case that first there is minus 8, then suppose there is an asteroid which has a value of minus 8, then it is moving in the left side direction, and another one is 8 which is coming after minus 8 and it is moving on the right side direction. So we can see that these two asteroids will never collide, because minus 8 will move into left direction, will go to minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11. Similarly, 8 moving to right direction will go to 8, 9, 10, 11. So there is no common point where they can meet each other. But similarly, see, on the above case, so on 8 is moving on the right side and minus 8 is moving on the left side. So they have the chances that they can meet each other, because first is the right side consideration and then is the left side consideration. So they will meet. But these minus 8 and 8, minus 8 is already moving on the left side direction and 8 is already moving on the right side direction. So they will never meet. So here the order matters. So this was the entire example. So now let's look at the code of this question and understand the approach of this question. I am again saying the order really matters. First is positive or first is negative. So now let's look at the code of this question. Now see, we have understood the examples and now we have to find the appropriate approach so that we can solve this question. The data structure which we will be using in this approach is a stack. Why stack? Because a stack is a very intuitive method, because see, we know that 5 is coming, then 10 is coming, and then the explosion happens. So how we will take the note of the last element which can be collided with the current element. So using the stack we can maintain this count, that is we can easily pop back the last element and make it collide with the current element and push back the result in the stack in the last side only. So this is a very intuitive approach that we will be using a stack in this case. So now let's understand one more example, then the things will be more clear. See, I have told you earlier that -8 and 8, the order really matters. So here also see, -2 and -1, they are already moving in the left side direction, and 1 and 2, after -2 and -1 there comes 1 and 2. They are of the same mass and same speed, but they are moving in the right side direction. So there will be no common point where they can meet each other and collide. So in this case no collision will take place. But suppose there was an case where this type of structure was given. See, here it was 1, 2. So see, 1 was moving on the right side direction and 2 was also moving to the right side direction, and then we encountered -2, that it is moving on the left side direction. So 2 and -2 will get collided and the result will be 0, and then comes the -1. So we already has 1, 2 and -2 are over, then comes the -1. So this -1 will get collided with 1, because 1 is moving on the right side and -1 is moving on the left side, so they have a common point in them. So in this case also the collision will happen and the answer will be 0. It means the empty vector. So now let's start writing the code. I have told you that we will be using a stack in this case. So let me just make big this. Okay. So first we will declare a stack int s. Now what we will do? We will iterate over the asteroids. Int I is equal to 0, I less than asteroids dot size I plus plus. Now see, there are two cases. See, if there is already 5 in this stack and we encountered an asteroid so called 2. So what will happen in this case? 5 is moving in the right side direction and then we encountered an asteroid 2 and it will be also moving in the same direction. So it is given that each asteroids move at the same speed, and when they are moving in the two asteroids moving in the same direction will never meet. So it means that 5 is also moving in the same direction and 2 is also moving in the same direction, so they will never meet each other, so no collision will take place. So we will simply add our 2 in the stack. So yes, this was the case. Another case is if the stack is empty. Now suppose if the stack is empty, now we encountered, in this case we have encountered first 5, the 5, but stack is empty, so we do not have to look the latest asteroid so that we can form the collision. So we just simply insert the 5 here, and now suppose the stack is empty and we encountered a -1, suppose minus sign we have encountered. So again see, whenever the minus sign occurs, we have to look to the most recent side whether the collision can take place or not. If the stack is empty, it means that no other asteroid had till now came in the stack, so we will not compare it, we will simply insert -2 in it. So this will be our case. So see, if our s dot empty, if our stack is empty, or if our asteroid I is greater than 0, it means that it is positive. What we will do, we will simply s dot push asteroid I. This was a simple case. What we have to do when our asteroid is positive and when our stack is empty, we will simply push our asteroid in it. Now this was the case when our asteroids of I was greater than 0 or s dot empty, but there is another case, that is else. What if our asteroids is, the ith asteroid is less than 0? So what will happen? We will write in the else condition. Now I will be using a while true loop here. I will tell you later why I have used the while true loop here. So now while true, now what we'll do, we'll first, if we encountered a negative asteroid, there can be two possibilities. First one is that we can directly push this negative into our stack, and when will that happen? When the top of the stack is already negative. It means that the top of the stack is negative, it is moving in the left direction, and we again encountered a negative asteroid, and we will simply push it in the stack, because negative and negative will move in the same direction and no collision will take place. So this is the case. So we have to compare first, we have to find the top value of the stack. So top will be equal to s dot top. So this is the case. Now see, if our top, that is this top is less than 0. See, suppose there was a case. Now suppose this is a stack, it consists of 5, and then suppose it consists of -4. Now we have encountered a -3 in here. So what will happen? See, -4, we know that -4 is moving in the left direction, and -3 will also be moving in the left direction. So these two asteroids will be moving in the same direction, and we know that in same direction no collision take place. So what we will do, we will simply s dot push asteroids I in it. We will simply push this -3 into the asteroid I will simply push this -3 into the stack, and what we will do, we will break from the this while loop. Now this was the condition when top is less than 0. Now there can be certain conditions also. There are many conditions in this question, so please try to understand what I am trying to say. See, if our top will be equal to minus of asteroids, see, we know that when we are coming in this else situation, we know that our asteroid, ith asteroid, is negative in nature. Suppose it was -5, and now suppose it was -5 and the top of the stack is 5. Now if top, that is top is 5, is equal to minus of asteroids I. See, for this case top is 5 and minus of asteroids I is 5, that is -5. We have to take minus of asteroids I. So asteroids of I is -5, so minus of -5 is 5. So we know that when this asteroid will collide to this asteroid, what will happen? They both will explode because they are of the same size. So what we have to do, when they will both explode, we have to push this 5 outside the stack, that is we have to pop the element. Here it is 5. So what we will do, we will pop the element, s dot pop, and we will again break from it. Now this was the condition when our top was equal to negative or asteroids. Now what if there is a case when our top is greater than minus of asteroids, ith asteroid? What will happen? See, suppose it was here, the top of the stack was 10. Now we know that we have the top of the stack is 10 and we have a asteroid that is -5 which is colliding with this 10. We know that when a smaller mass asteroid will get collide with a higher mass asteroid, the smaller mass asteroid will be exploded. So what will happen in this case? We have to do nothing, we just have to break from the loop. Why break? Because see, we do not require this -5 anywhere now, because 10 when compared to -5 will result in 10 only. So there is not any popping from the stack and there is not any pushing in the stack. So what we will do, we will simply break from it. Now these were the 3 conditions which I have discussed so far. If top is less than 0, what will happen? If top is less than 0, and I have discussed when top is equal to asteroids of I and top is greater than asteroids of I. Now there is another condition else here, when our top is less than negative asteroids of I. Suppose when our top is less than the ith asteroid, suppose 2 is here, -4 and 2 is here. Now what will happen? See, we know that when 2 takes place, when 2 is compared to negative of -5, that is the two masses are compared. So 2 and 5 will result in the breakdown of 2. It means that we had this 2 in our stack, and when it is collided with the 5, the 2 will explode and 5 will come in its place. So what will happen? See, S dot pop. It means that top of the stack was 2. Now we encounter the ith asteroid is 5 mass in nature. So this 2 will be exploded. When 2 will be exploded, we have to remove this 2 from the top of the stack. So I have simply done S dot pop. But now consider a case. Say, suppose here it is 2, 3 and 4. See, consider a case where what will happen. Now you will get why I used a while true loop here. See, when we will consider, when we will compare this 5, I will assuming it is a absolute value. When we will compare this 5 with 4, we know that 4 will get exploded. We simply did S dot pop. So S dot pop, now 3 is remaining. Now 3 is compared to 5, we know that 3 will be exploded. Now 3 will be exploded, what we will do? We will again do S dot pop and 3 will be exploded. Now we have S dot pop, we have S dot top less than 5. 2 is less than 5 and we know that 2 will get exploded. So what will happen in this case? 2 will also be S dot popped and we will get a empty stack. Now again, when we have got the empty stack, we have again reached this while true condition, and now when we will find the top of the element, that is int top is equal to S dot top. There is no element in the top, so we will get a runtime error. So what we will do in this case, when we will do S dot pop in here, we will check whether S dot empty. If S is empty, if a stack is empty, what we will do? We will simply push this element in our stack, that is S dot push asteroids I, and we will break from here. So this was the whole condition we can find out of this question, that is we have to loop through all the asteroids and check on some of the condition. So after the loop is ended, that is after the for loop is ended, the elements which are present in the stack, the element which will be present in the stack will be our output result. So what we will do, we will form a vector int output. It will be same of S dot size and we will initialize it with 0. Now we know that the elements in the stack are in reverse order. So what we will do, int I is equal to S dot size minus 1, I greater than equal to 0, I plus plus, output of I is equal to S dot top, and we will S dot pop from here, and after that we will return the output array. So this was the entire code. Now just let's run the code. Now let's just run the code. So it is getting accepted. Now let's submit it. So our code got accepted. I hope guys you like the video. Thank you. I will put the solution in the description so you can watch the solution from there. Thank you.